Hello again, Lori here from Gathering Time and Grace. I have a flip through of this, my latest journal, and this is a gentleman's journal. And I've tied it with some sari silk that I made out of a silk pair of pants, and it has a little dangle here. And then we have this savvy young gentleman on the front cover. I've used some gears and some hardware, door hardware. And this journal is 5.5 by 8 1/4 and about a 1 1/4 inch spine. It has the hollow back spine, 5 signatures with approximately about 180 to 190 pages. On the front cover here, I've used scrapbook paper. And then we have a photograph here from my collection. And this is some people doing farm work, and a page from the July 1918 little calendar. And then on each of the signatures on the front page, I just did some collage work. We have this dapper guy here as a pocket. And the reproduction catalog, I think this is the Eaton's catalog. And a little dangle there. And this here, we have, I forget what year this was. Anyway, the different types of modern motor coaches. So you have the 65 passenger double-decker, the 29 passenger 6-cylinder, and the 30 passenger 6-cylinder interurban and interstate services. This one is city services along with the top one. So yeah. And I just punched out some cardstock there. We have cluster. And then pages from different books that I have. This one's on automobile construction and operation. And we have another little cluster. Some stamps. Still working through all of my stamps. Sold page here. Small ephemera. And the center is the L.C. Smith, typewriter. And all the parts to the typewriter. I never did take typing. Not very good at it. There we go. And this is St. Simon's Parish magazine. It's from England, and it's very interesting. You know, the things that they have in it. On the one page here, we have, of course, deaths. And the Vicar's Bible classes, children's scripture, boys' school, girls' school. On some of the pages it talks about weddings and all of that type of thing. It's very interesting. And in here I've put an antique postcard. I believe this one was from Tracy, at Tracy Tries Journaling. This is the Harbour in Port Dover, Ontario. And I'm not sure of the date on this one. Mr. and Mrs. Poole in Windsor. And a little journaling card here. And some more of the car business. And this dapper fella here, I got him all ready to put in and got him glued in, and realized just on the front of his pants there was quite a distinct coloration. And I didn't want to pull it out, so I found this little doggy with a bouquet, so now he's waiting for his lady love, and he's going to give her a bouquet of flowers. And we can't see the issue on his pants. And this here is a magazine page with some jokes on the back. She's cooking eggs on top of her husband's head. It says, Albert is terribly hot-headed. So yeah, humor from back in the day. And then this one here is different vehicles, refrigeration, light delivery, dump truck. Huh. So yeah, just some interesting things to read over there. This here piece was from a scrapbook, scrapbook book that I have. And so I cut it out and then I just slid open the envelope part and slipped some paper in there for some extra journaling. And then we have butterflies here and moths. And another journaling card and a page here. And this gentleman here, this was one of the pieces that my friend Kim cut out for me. And then here we have a bookmark and some more collaging. And more from the catalog. Did some stamping. And this here is one of the pages from the original book. And the copyright is 1901. Another cluster. And this is from, I think, the Girls' Own Annual. I do believe. On duty in a London signal box, the interior of the SE Railway Company's signal box at Charing Cross. So yeah. And just a little cluster there. I used quite a few pieces from a book that I have on inventions and different medical things used in the late 1800s. So this was one of those. And an insurance policy for Chrysler Corporation. And the group life insurance is $3,000, weekly benefit of $21. I'm not sure of the date on that one. And more of the late 1800 medical devices. Something to remove tonsils, fracture bed, leg splint, and a scope of some description. And then in this belly band. And in here we just have a few pieces of interest. Yep. Now we got them messed up. There we go. This was also from one of the books that I have that has the reproduction, different items in it. A little pocket here. And here we have converting your harvested yield for corn. Piece from the catalog. And this here is a postcard from 1960. Presence of Mind. There we go. And here's a little pocket. And this was also from the original book, I believe. And here we have a little lad with his puppy. So cute. And another sour gum planting guide. And then some math work for anyone that's interested. And notice of assessment for the City of London for 1933. And Chas Carroll, 1963 for White Rose. Gosh, I remember those gas stations. Here we have a placemat from Walker's Chicken Coop in Chatham, Ontario for 1953. And there's lots of journaling space in here as well. Here's another income, this is an income tax notice for 1932 for St. Thomas. Here's some more of that late 1800s ephemera. Another little cluster. And this beautiful check here from Stratford. And when was this one? 1938 or 36. Yahtzee scorecard made into a little journaling booklet here. I believe this one was from Nancy at Wishes and Weeds. Must be, the sewing is very neat on there. My sewing never looks like that. There we go. Here's the other half of Walker's placemat. Another cluster, another beautiful check, and I believe this one was from Tracy, and this one is from 1937. Just love all those stamps. And here we have the Standard Bank of Canada from Forrest, and it's made a fabulous pocket. Made a tag here with this suave gentleman, planting population per acre, and an antique postcard, love me and the world is mine, and no date on this, but it is an antique. There we go. And another little page decoration there. And more of that late 1800s medical dentist's instrument, circular saw, bullet forceps, Haynes saw, and Prevost's hypodermic syringe. Gosh, look at that thing. Here we have an airmail envelope. I didn't open it up. I just left it as kind of a little slip thing there, but it can certainly be cut open and used as a pocket. And a first day issue envelope here. This one's from 1973 with, up until that point, our prime ministers. School papers, and more of the late 1800s, telephone, wireless. Used more of the stamps here and glued them onto the spine of the original spine from this book, just a journaling card. And another tag I made with some labels. And this here is from the original book as well. Along with some of these pages, another study of women. And we have a post office list. And then this spread is, the middle of this is from 1933. And this is a book, a yearly book of the Sphere, which is a newspaper in, or was a newspaper in England. And this one talks about the Depression and what they're doing to help people. So it was kind of an interesting read. And another study of woman. Here we have some little envelopes that I've just, you have some journaling space under here, and then I just slipped in some extra paper. Same with this one here and this one. There we go. Cute little flip. And another check. And this one is 1951. That one was from Tracy too. And here we have experiments with hydrogen. And the back part of the envelope here. And more stamps on the spine bits. And a large journaling card here with a dapper fella there. And these gentlemen having a beverage. And this here is from late 1800s. And it talks about a mechanical milker doing laundry. Free gasoline for 3,300 miles, the Ford owner's savings in 1 year, the Ford Motor Company, and the veteran smoker, Polo Block smoking tobacco. So yeah, those were the days. And the last signature, another page from the original book. London Normal School, 1925 to 1926, the class list. So it's interesting reading the names: Mabel and Olive, Isabel, Rita, Ruth, Marjorie, Elma, Maiden, Eula, Frida, Helen. There's not so many males in this list. There we go. And the center spread here is from that Sphere magazine as well. And this is Schweppes. And you can have a whiskey and soda, a gin and tonic, a tonic water, a ginger ale, lemonade, palato, or sparkling orange, or one of the new fruit drinks, lemon or sparkling grapefruit. I don't think we have all that anymore, do we? The grapefruit might be good. And more, of course, of the late inventions of the 1800s. Here we have a little, I think this was a card game. A little guy there is cute, and with his siblings. And here, I guess we have a few male names: William, George, Claude, Ralph, Robert, David. And this little clip here, which you can journal on the back, and you can also use it to clip in more items. The back here, we have a pocket with a journaling card, and this handsome devil here, journaling card, and then a handmade tag, which I need to sign yet. So yeah, that is the Gentleman's Journal. I am not sure what I'll work on next. I need to organize and clean up my craft space, so that is next that I have to do. So anyway, this will be up on my Etsy shop at some point today, and I hope everyone's well, and we will talk again soon. Bye-bye.